Actually, they knew my voice, and it was like a little bit suiting to Andrew's voice, which is the character I'm playing by.
He's got a deep voice.
Yes.
In the movie as well.
So he said, like, just say hi. I said, like, hi. He said, okay, you're Andrew.
Good afternoon, this is Manjusha Radhakrishnan and I'm the entertainment editor for Gulf News. Today I have a very interesting guest. We all know the UAE movie lovers love a good Malayalam movie. But did you know, because of the love for Malayalam films, for the first time, a Mammootty's movie called Turbo is being dubbed entirely in Arabic. So the makers have roped in talents from this region, Emirati here, sitting right here, who gave the voice for actor Dileesh Pothan in the Mammootty-starrer. It gives me such pleasure to interview, of course, Ahmed Al-Marzouki. Perhaps you can tell me, like, this is quite exciting for me. When I got the release which said that a movie entirely dubbed, a Malayalam movie starring Mammootty entirely dubbed in Arabic, that's a milestone in itself.
That really ticked you, huh?
It did.
Actually, it ticked me. You know what happened? Actually, this is not a surprise. I've never seen any Malayalam movie in my life. I've only seen like Hindi film. But when they called me that you are like you have been chosen to do a Malayalam, I said, I don't know Malayalam. I will not understand. How will I dub? They said, no, there's a script and everything. At the beginning, I was like skeptical. I was like, I don't know. I was like giving excuses. First month, then the teaser launched. They say, how do you want to be? I said, teaser launched, it means the movie is done, so why do you need me now? He said, no, we have your part, we will read only your part. I said, okay, why do you want me? He said, because we want you, you're the chai with Ahmed. Ahmed, please do come. I said, okay, let me go and try. And when I went, it was like a studio. I've never been in my life in that studio, mics. I was like, okay, now I'm feeling the celebrity vibe. I was like, this one. And,
Did you feel like a diva?
I am a diva. I've always been a diva. But when I went, I was like, they told me you're doing very well. Not one, not two, but 3 characters they have given me. So first of all is Andrew, which is by Dileesh. And then there was one chai guy. He's doing a chai for like 5 seconds. You do the voice for that. I say, okay. Then there was one more like the bus rider.
Yes.
Then I have done all 3. But then I wanted to leave the studio. He said, no, Ahmed, come. One more role. I said, oh my God, I'm tired. My voice is khalas. He said, no, this time you will play Mammootty's father. He's crying. I said, why do you want me to cry in there? He said, we want to test if you're a good crier or not. I did. And suddenly everyone was applauding. I was like, really? It was fun for me. It was very funny. But in the trailer, that scene, it is there. Only that scene of my dubbing version, that guy is crying, that's the only scene they put in the trailer.
No, of course.
But the Andrew, the big cast, is yet to be released. It's in the movie.
Of course. He plays in the movie Dileesh Pothan, actor,
yes.
Malayalam actor and director, plays Mammootty's manager.
Yes.
And that's where Ahmed comes in as well. How was it? How was the whole experience though? I know you're not an experienced dubbing artist. They called you because you're an Emirati. Your language must be spot on as well and you have a good voice, right?
Yes.
Is that why they just called you? Randomly they just called you?
Actually, they knew my voice, and it was like a little bit suiting to Andrew's voice, which is the character I'm playing by.
He's got a deep voice.
Yes.
In the movie as well.
So he said, like, just say hi. I said, like, hi. He said, okay, you're Andrew. We want to give you like the first dubbing choice. Do you want to do it? I said, I will screw it. He said, no, please do come in. Then I came and I finished everything in like 3-4 hours for the whole 4 characters.
Right.
And it was an amazing experience. Yes. Everything is on my shoulder because the whole character is on my shoulder. And I really hope that people do like it, do connect with Andrew because he's a very soft from inside. He's outside macho, but soft.
From the inside. Why do you think there's so much love for Malayalam films here too? Like, I know the Emiratis love a Bollywood film. Yes. I wasn't aware they were aware of South Indian as well. Is it much lesser? Is this their way of connecting to the Emiratis in this region?
Actually, we have a lot of Asian people here from India, from Asian countries working here in our country. I think we have a great history with both of the countries since our great-grandfather days, in terms of export, import, gold and pearl. I think from that time, people have been connected to Indian peoples, but now since South is coming, because of their movies, we have seen like Bahubali, we have seen like, KGF and everything. I think from that time, it has been influenced. I think a lot of people are asking me, Ahmed, why don't you review South films? You have to go and watch South films. It's amazing. I think from that, it has been a perception for all the Emiratis that they have to go and watch South. And I think South is doing amazingly well. I think I am very proud.
I think Bahubali kind of changed the world, the entire
and
world.
RRR.
RRR, exactly. It went to the Oscars. Suddenly there's a lot of interest in South movies. So your dubbing kind of makes sense, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's so timely.
Exactly. And I think this is the most important thing. If you want to dub for something huge, something to be aware. I think with Mammootty's films, Mammootty is a superstar in South. Everyone knows him, of course, and his son, definitely. So I think dubbing that film in Emirati, it will give us more exposure for Emirati to know more about South films. I think this is a door that we have opened for everyone.
Right, of course. And how many days did you film for this dubbing? I'm not very familiar with it. Does it take days or does it just take...
It takes a lot of days, but it really depends on how are you dubbing and how the voice is, how the technique is. I have never knew that if you want to have deep voice, you have to bend like this one and talk. So they told me to do the Mammootty's father voice, you have to bend and talk from inside. Okay. That's how the deep voice comes out.
The bass.
Exactly.
The bass,
but for me, for the whole 4 characters, it took me only 3 hours.
Oh.
That's it.
So 4 characters you did, including, this is so funny. So they're like, we need people with Emirati voices who speak the language. So yalla, let's make you the bus rider.
I think everyone who have dubbed, they're all from UAE, they're Emiratis. And I think one of the most important thing that why we have dubbed this one, because we want to showcase to the people that we are connecting between 2 countries, in terms of tradition, in terms of language. We are connected since very long time, and our role always support talented youth with the ideas. So I think with this we have brought an idea and never been done, a movie to be dubbed in Emirati, to be released in cinemas.
Yes.
This is all by us, by our initiative. So I really hope this one brings the other youth to generate their creativity and come with something new.
Oh, that's amazing. And I was just telling you that I wanted to write a copy and meet the Emirati who dubbed 4 voices for the movie Turbo. It is a new thing, right? Never happened before. Did Mammootty come, is he aware of this initiative? Is there a premiere? What's the scene?
Actually, he came for the teaser launch when it was, I think, 1 month back. It was in Sharjah. And here and there, he came to the studio to see the dub. But unfortunately, I wasn't there because I was the last person to join the dubbing sessions. But he was there, he aware, and he also posts about us. And he is, and he always constantly calling when it's releasing, when it's the premiere. I want to know, I want to see the reception.
Yeah.
So he is keen, and I'm very happy that, they are accepting us.
Oh, that's so interesting as well. Tell me about your background a bit. Like, how did you get into this world of movies, this interest in watching? You said you were aware of Bollywood films, right?
Yes.
How did the love for Bollywood films or movies in general begin?
So I was at the age of 6 or 7 years old when I started loving Bollywood. Now that's because of my mom, because I remember I was sleeping. I was having a school next day. So she wake me up at 8 or 9. He said, let's go to cinema. I said, what is cinema? Because I don't know what is cinema. I've never been to cinema. He said, there's popcorn, there's food. I was a foodie. Come have food. I went there, the smell of popcorn, the huge crowd, it was like a circus. Then I saw Kalnayak. It was my first
Sanjay
film.
Dutt's movie.
Exactly. 1993, I'm not so sure.
Yeah.
And I saw the action, the dance, the song. I was like, this is my genre. And then I told her that please bring all the TV channels from India. And then from that, I started loving Bollywood. And now, whenever I watch Bollywood film, of course, definitely, I don't watch any subtitle because I know everything. I also somehow take my friends from here, like Emiratis, they don't understand. I tell them, this happening, this is this happening. This you say, okay, Hamid, just stop. I want to see the scene.
Right.
It is on me that I want to teach people about Bollywood.
Right.
So I think that's why I have become the Chai with Ahmed.
Yeah.
And definitely the love of Bollywood will always be there.
Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. What are you hoping with this? Will you be in more Malayalam film? Are you open to more
I really
offers?
hope. I am loving South now. With this film, it opened the door for me. I want to watch more, sir. I think I will take a good recommendation from you.
Yes,
Please
oh
do
my God, I've
recommend
got a list of like amazing Malayalam movies. It's having a moment in the sun
Yes.
where like Fahad Fazil's Avesham, was it Manjumal Boys, like, you know, a clutch of unknowns. Unlike Bollywood, South Indian films are without major stars as such. It's all
Yes.
about the plot, it's less
And the
budget
content.
and the content. It's not like Bollywood where it's generally just about
Exactly.
song and dance and spectacle,
Exactly.
right? This one is content alone. So I will give you a few
Please.
list of, and you can tell me a bit of Arabic films as well.
Okay.
Which should be dubbed ideally in Hindi as well or in Malayalam.
I
so that we
think
can
there
all
was
watch
a
it.
film called Al-Kamin,
Al-Kamin, okay.
which was also directed by a major Hollywood director.
Okay.
So it's a full all Emirati cast, Arab cast, and it's speaking in Arabic, but it's directed by a Hollywood director. It's about where happened where all UAE guys went to Yemen for
When
the
is
war.
this out?
It was out.
Oh, I see.
It was out, I
Okay.
think, 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
And it has been released in India and one of the OTT platforms.
I
so I
see.
think
I'll try
this
to
should
catch it.
be really dubbed. It's
Oh.
a very huge, big production film.
Oh, fantastic. But congratulations on your
Thank
new
you
venture. It's
so
always
much.
good to see people try new things. And of course, Mammootty is like a big star. Come on, having your...
I want to see him. I want to tell him, how do you like my dub? I didn't want to take him. I really want him to take me to his new films. I really hope. You can make it, right?
Of course I can. I'll put in a special word. Not that he'll listen to me, but yeah, we can always try.
You never know.
Yeah. Amit, thank you so much for speaking to Gulf News. Such a pleasure to see talents do new things, break boundaries. In this case, bringing Malayalam cinema to the Arabic and Emirati audiences.
Thank you so much, Manjusha. I really want to say that thank you so much, Gulf News. It's one of the most major newspaper here we have locally. And of course, you. You are such an amazing person, and I am very blessed to be,
Oh, no, it's
getting
my
interviewed
pleasure.
with
No,
you.
it's my pleasure. Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much. And I really hope the movie is a big hit. So that you
Inshallah.
get more jobs.
Inshallah,
and
please.
then he's always on the couch then.